Hello, my name is Martin Cowan, and I am the founder of the Fellowship of Reason. This is our ancient Greek language study group, and I'm doing my homework out loud in preparation for our class of May the 8th, 2019. Today I want to do comparative, superlative, adjectives, and we're going to do one adjective, and it means wise. And in English we say wise, wiser, and wisest. Alexander is wise, Lindsay is wiser, Linda is wisest. In the same way, Greek has forms which performs these functions. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at some constructions that we have seen before, because these form the root of the endings that we're going to use in the comparative and the superlative adjectives. And so the first thing I want to look at is our old favorite, the article the. And we have studied this for over a year and 5 months now. Ha, he, ta, ton, tain, ton, tu, taste, tu, to, te, to, hoi, hi, ta, tus, tas, ta, ton, 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 tois, tais, tois. All right, so this adjective, kalos, is actually the very word that brought me to the study of ancient Greek. I won't tell that story now, but this is the first word that I saw that I needed to understand in order to understand Aristotle's ethics. And the interesting thing here is that the endings here are very similar to the endings that we just saw in the definite article the. And so I'm just going to read this. Kalos, kale, kalon, kalon, kalain, kalon, kalu, kales, kalu, kalo, kale, kalo, kale, kaloi, kalai, kala, kalus, kalas, kala, kalon, 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 kalois, kales, kolais, kolois. So what we'll see here, what you should see here, is that the definite article has almost these same endings. The thing that's missing is the tau, which appears in the definite article mostly. So let's let's move on. So here is a different adjective, ours, and I'm doing this because this is a different declension than the one we just saw, but it differs only in the feminine singular. In this one, the feminine singular has an alpha rather than eta. Otherwise, everything's pretty much the same. And this form is going to be used in the adjective comparatives, comparative superlatives that we'll see here in just a minute. So let me read this. Hemeteros, hemetera, hemeteron, 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 hemeteru, hemeteros, hemeteru, hemetero, hemetera, hemetero, hemeteroi, hemeterahai, hemetera, hemeterus, hemeteras, hemetera, hemeteron, 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 hemeterois, hemeterais, hemeterois. Okay, so the adjective that I'm going to look at is wise. And so these adjectives have three forms: wise, 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 wiser, and wisest. And that's called positive, wise, the comparative, wiser, and the superlative, wisest. Now what we have here is simply the adjective wise, the positive form, and the endings, I believe, are the same as kalos, and that's why I did kalos just a minute ago. Sophos, sophe, sophon, sophon, sophane, sophon, sophu, sophe, sophu, sopho, sophe, sopho, sophoi, sophai, sopha, sophus, sophas, sopha, sophon, 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 sophois, sophais, sophois. So these are the very same endings that you have in kalos. And here I prove that by showing us again the adjective kalos, fine, beautiful, and good. And I will skip the reading of it. Believe me, these are the same endings. Now, this is the superlative, and I'm doing the superlative first because, again, these are the same endings that we just saw, and I don't want to confuse us by looking at the different, slightly different ending, which we've already looked at when we looked at the word that meant hours. So what does this say? This says sophotatos, sophotate, sophotaton, sophotaton, sophotatain, sophototan, sophotatu, sophotates, sophotatu, sophotato, sophotate, sophotato, sophotatoi, sophotatai, sophatato, sophatos, sophotatas, photatas, sophataon, 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 sophataois, sophatahais, sophataois. Okay, and here we have the final one. This means wiser, and this has the stem endings from the adjective hours that we saw at toward the beginning of this video. Again, the only change is in the feminine singular, where we have an alpha, alpha nu, alpha sigma, and an alpha iota subscript. Sophoteros, sophotera, sophoteron, 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 sophoteru, sophoteras, sophoteru, sophotero, sophoteras, sophotero, sophoteroi, sophoterai, sophotera, sophoterus, sophoteras, sophotera, sophoteron, 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 sophoterois, sophoterais, sophoterois. All right, that's the comparative adjective, the superlative adjective in the form of the wiser. And we'll do some more on this because there are other forms, but this gives you the basic form of one of these type of adjectives, and there you go. Remember, I am a beginning student of Ancient Greek. I am not a teacher of Ancient Greek. So watch this video at your own risk. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.